Welcome to another episode of the Orange Nerd Show. Today we are reacting to 3 K-pop music videos. I got Tonez and we have Made in 93 special guest, first time on the channel. We're reacting to Freak by Yuqi. We are reacting to Sheesh, Babymonster, and Smart Sserafim up next on this episode of the Orange Nerd Show. Welcome aboard, everybody, to another episode of the Orange Nerd Show. Here on the Orange Nerd Show, we talk about everything except the theme parks. Usually we do a lot of theme park stuff, but on the Orange Nerd Show, we talk about everything. We talk about music like we do today. We're talking about movies, streaming, Star Wars, Marvel, all that good stuff. But first time on the channel, we got Made in 93. 93, thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me, man. I really appreciate this, and that was a dope intro too into the. I like that.
Thank you. Yeah, I like live on Fiverr, man. Like I'm constantly browsing and looking for I appreciate that. But yeah, I've been a big fan of your content now for a while now. You do a lot of great reactions to music videos. I think you just dropped your Kendrick Lamar reaction. Yeah, that's your latest one.
That was watch that. Real quick, were you a fan of that song?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, okay,
of course. I mean, I like both diss records. I know we're not into, but I do like Drake's Push-Ups diss record as well. But yeah, he got to respond. That's all I'm gonna say.
Absolutely.
After that Kendrick one, yeah,
absolutely. So 93, if you could let everybody at home know where they could find you on social media.
I mean, just mainly YouTube. That's where I've been trying to, grow my platform and everything like that. And also, if you click on any video or look at the description, you'll see my link to my Discord as well, and Twitch as well. I've been streaming too, so.
Awesome. And I will be linking his YouTube down below in the description, so make sure you check it out, follow, subscribe to him. He does amazing content. And again, 93, thank you so much for coming on.
Appreciate it.
And I got Tonez, or as we call him, Tonez Poppy. Tonez, how you doing, man?
Hey, I'm wonderful, man. I'm having a good day so far. Got some ideas brewing for my YouTube videos, so I've been doing that most of the time, just brainstorming all day today. But I'm having a good time. I'm having a good day.
So you do music stuff as well? I'm sorry.
Well, not as much, but I do mostly movie and TV show content for my studios channel, and also have a podcast with my cousin that we do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you guys want to find me on social media, Tonez_TV on all platforms. Follow the podcast, Bad Thoughts Podcast, on YouTube and Spotify. And like I said, if you like movies and TV show content, we do that on Bad Thoughts Studios on YouTube.
Perfect. All right, guys, let's dive in. So we'll just kind of go. We'll play these music videos, and we'll kind of stop along the way. If you guys want to say anything along the way, just say hey, and I'll pause it. These are interesting music videos here. We're gonna start with Babymonster, and this group kind of surprised me. Actually, I got to be honest. But let's go ahead and play it, and then we'll kind of stop and talk about it along the way.
Real quick,
sure.
I for people who don't know, I don't listen to K-pop as much as probably them too. So if I do sound ignorant, please let me know. I do apologize. I'm not trying to. I'm just kind of new at K-pop, but I have heard some songs and they are great. So that's why I'm here to react with you guys.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it's interesting to get your perspective on this because you're not as familiar with it. So you're coming in like you haven't seen these music videos yet, right? At all. And so that's interesting.
Yeah, and I have. Yeah, I've reacted to this one and what was the Smart?
Smart.
Yes.
Gotcha. And then so you haven't seen have you seen Freak yet? 93? Okay.
No, I haven't reacted to. Is that a group or an artist?
It's the girl from G Idol. She's in G Idol and she's doing like her own little solo.
Okay. Yeah. No, I haven't even really dived into G Idol yet, so this will be that'll be my first time listening to that one.
Cool. All right, let's rock and roll.
Baby, I'm a monster. Mona and Mona, I see you in slow-mo. You know you're in trouble. 밟아 뭉쳐봐 어차피 손바닥 위에서 못 나가. You know that. 너 날 딴 순간 피어나. All eyes on me. 불을 질러.
Can I just say 93? Her name is Rami, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Oh, I don't know names yet of Babymonster. I haven't gotten too deep into their content yet.
Okay, I believe her name is Rami. I gotta say, this young lady has a ton of talent. Like, her vocals are like out of control. She comes in and I get goosebumps like every single time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right.
Especially when she said "All Eyes on Me," I was like, Tupac.
My thoughts exactly, bro.
Yeah. And that scene is crazy too.
Yeah,
it's crazy, right? With the fire and stuff.
Yeah,
it's wild. They're doing like this, like almost like I don't know, like witchcrafty, like kind of vibe, right?
Right, which is I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say, which is one thing about Babymonster that I felt like was kind of lacking in the Batter Up video. Just like, y'all name is Babymonster, let's see some scary stuff.
Yeah,
and,
let's see some
you know, so they did that in this video right here for sure.
Yeah, it's funny in '93 because Babymonster, I mean, Batter Up was technically like their first song out, right? Out the gate. Yeah. But I feel like they really didn't catch fire until Sheesh came out, you know?
Right.
Like,
right.
I mean, Batter Up did well, obviously. I mean, you know, but it's when Sheesh came out, it was like, wow, it changed the whole game and the whole trajectory for them. So
yes, I agree.
Yeah, it's wild. Now, Tonez, I want to ask you, brother. Like, so the chorus here, sheesh, right?
Mm-hmm.
You feeling it? Not feeling it? Where are you at with this?
I don't mind it, to be honest with you. Believe me, I've listening to rap and R&B. You hear these, I mean, just craziest hooks, and they make it sound good. Like you hear a lot of, especially in rap, you hear people try to not do a huge hook where they put in one words and it just doesn't sound good, especially with the beat. My big thing about music is if the beat sounds good and you don't do anything like that coordinates with the beat as far as your lyrics, it's just not a song that I listen to or can get down with. But like this, they're making it sound good even though it's just the word sheesh. Like it blends in with the beat, which is a big part in liking music, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. I like the kind of almost like this cocky arrogance, like got everyone going sheesh. You know, it's cool. It's really dope. What do you think about it? '93, the hook, the chorus.
I mean, I got this ongoing thing about pointing out repetitive hooks and stuff like that. If it's done right, I don't mind it. And they didn't say it for too long a time for it to get annoying to me. So I like it, you know.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Interesting. And what a difference. I mean, like from Batter Up, because Batter Up felt kind of like, I don't know, like it felt like kind of high school to me, you know. And I know that's the demo. I mean, these girls are younger, you know what I'm saying? So I understand where YG was going with that, but this feels like more 4-quadrant, like kind of more all ages in the first song, you know?
Yeah, and I'll just say sound wise, I would say this sound kind of caters more towards, like a hip hop and R&B sound.
I was about to say almost like a Rihanna kind of beat that they would put on
there. Something more for a lot of people instead of one, certain gender or age or whatever, But,
Absolutely.
Yeah, got them all going. Yeah, hold on. 얌들이 보라니 달팽이관에 이건 네 귀에 줄 축복 음악에 맞춰 그냥 춤춰 기분이 핫핫 뿜뿜 파우 분위기 타올라 네 눈은 돌아 땡하네 적전에
I can't believe how much this song escalates. Like,
like big time.
Like you start off and she's on a piano, she's kind of like playing the keys real slow, and then it gets a little more, and now you're just full blown. Like, I love this part. This is my favorite part of the entire song when
the rap line,
right, Ion and Ruka. Oh, and then Asa. I mean, it comes in too, but yeah, this is fantastic.
I was telling OG before you hopped in, Maiden, is like growing up. I grew up with a lot of Spanish people, so they spoke Spanglish like all day, every day. And you would hear it sometimes in Spanish songs where they would rap in English and rap in Spanish. And that was the only time I've ever heard them do that. It was only Spanish speaking people. But like these K-pop songs and Korean artists, when they start doing it and speaking in English and Korean, it was a whole nother like demeanor that I never noticed. I never noticed that other people did it. It wasn't only just Spanish. So that's why it's kind of intriguing to listen to.
That's what's up.
Yeah, well, it's cool how they. I was telling you, Tonez, before the show. It's like it's cool how they weave it in, right? Because it's like you have the Korean in there, but then they weave in the English as well. And it's just when they're rapping and they're kind of going back and forth, the English and the Korean. I love it.
It's different,
yeah. It's cool. And she's going for it. Ion's just going for it. She's just like, I love the way she delivers it.
You know what it is, everyone this come up in a ghost, pick up boo hoo. Vroom, vroom, 니네 심장이 박동이 pop, 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 pedal to the metal. Click, clack, click, put 'em up to the sky, high, high.
Now 93, I want to ask you, because there's been a lot of like kind of discussion and debate that, because this is a YG group like Blackpink, and a lot of fans are like, well, they're good when, obviously they're good, but like they sound and the aesthetics are very similar to that of Blackpink. Does that bother you at all, or not? So much?
I don't care. I mean, I had a 2-second window in my reaction to this video where I said it about them, where some of this sounds like Blackpink, and they in the comment section, y'all just go look. It's probably 100 comments of it's YG sound, and that's fine. But I mean, when I reacted to them previously, everybody was saying they're the little sisters to Blackpink, so why wouldn't what I'm saying? Like it's okay for them to have some certain sounds or whatever, if that's YG sound and stuff like that. But I'm new, so I don't know much. So, saying that was a lot of people didn't like, but I mean,
yeah, for me too. It's kind of like I kind of see it like like for example, like Disney movies, right? So you have a movie like Little Mermaid, and then you have a movie like Beauty and the Beast, right? Well, these are two different movies, two different vibes, two different stories. But they both still are consistent with that Disney brand, right?
Right.
And I think YG is kind of doing the same thing. It's like these are very different groups. The girls are very different. They all have their own styles, their own personalities, but they have that overarching sort of YG flavor, which is actually kind of smart because it's strong brand identity, I think,
Yeah, and it's something that you already are, you're used to, you like, like they're not throwing a completely different sound at you that you might not like, so I feel like it's fine, but
and that's just music in general though, especially in rap. A lot of rappers sound the same, and you kind of have to, the good parts in rap where you sound the same but you kind of separate yourself from everyone else. Like most people turn to those people and listen to them. Like from what I hear here, if they sound like another group, it's a good thing apparently, because people listen to their songs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. And no one's bigger than Blackpink, and to be compared to them is not the worst thing in the world.
Exactly. Shit.
It's
all eyes on me, 부르질러라. Do or die, all my life. Yeah, you ain't seen nothing yet. Got them all going. Shush, 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 shush. Yeah, B-A-B-Y-M-O-N. Shush, 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 shush. Yeah, got them all going. 웃어봐. 이제 내 차례니까 천천히 불태워 네가 잠든 사이. Time's up. 올라가 더 꼭대기로 하늘 위로 Fly away. 온 세상을 뒤집어 let's ride.
She killed that.
Oh, she kills it. Even like 93. Have you seen some of these stage performances where they do this live? And she,
not with. Wait, I don't think I've seen theirs yet. Not to Sheesh.
oh, it's incredible. I mean, she sounds the same live.
Yeah,
Like it's amazing. I mean, incredible talent there. Incredible.
I believe that. Yeah.
It's wild. It's absolutely wild.
Baby, I'm a monster. B-A-B-Y-M-O-N to the friend, to the friend, to the friend. B-A-B-Y-M-O-N to the friend, to the friend, to the friend. Let's go! Jump, jump and let it go. Watch out, we on a roll, roll, bump, bump, jump it up then. Jump, jump and let it go. Watch out, we on a roll, roll, bump, bump, jump it up then.
And I think that's really smart too, like for their whole like branding with the little horns because they're monsters, you know. You can't really see mine because my hair, but you know what I'm saying. But I think that's really smart to have that kind of like that sort of almost like they're, what's the word for it? I don't even know what we would even call that, but like they're.
I mean, it's just adding to the aesthetic of, you know, their name being Babymonster.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
adding more of that, you know, like I said, it's night and day from Batter Up to this one. And I think there are some people that were saying that this is like a re-debut for the group. So, you know, maybe they seen what they did with Batter Up and just rebranded, you know, just adding more of that, you know. And they also got the vlog as well, where they visit the haunted mansion or something like that, haunted house or something.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw clips of that I think on Twitter where all the girls were like freaking out.
Right. So they just adding more, you know, saying to that theme, which is fine, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. So Tonez, first time hearing Babymonster, overall thoughts on this particular song and the group?
I mean, I can't complain, man. I mean, it's not out of the realm of what I would listen to as far as a female artist or female group. It's of course there's, you know, Korean words that I don't understand, but it meshes well with the song, and it's cool that there's subtitles that they put into English from the Korean. So that's pretty cool. But as far as like the beat was awesome to listen to. They were rapping and singing with the song, which is, you know, like I said, one of the best things that I like in music is if you do it well. You know, it's most of the things that I listen to. But I thought it was great. They did amazing in my opinion.
Yeah, well done.
And it's 7 members.
Yeah, exactly.
And this song doesn't sound like it's 7 people, right?
No, not at all. And I was there's a girl who I don't know which one it was, but she almost had like a Christina Aguilera falsetto. And oh my god, I think it was her, but it almost sounded like Christina Aguilera, dude. It was crazy.
Wild. Yeah, great stuff. I'm really curious to see you know, more from Babymonster because they're absolutely killing it right now.
Oh, yeah.
So
Did you listen to the Like That song?
Yes, I did.
That's the one. Everybody in the comments too said the same thing. You know, everybody loved the song Sheesh, but Like That it just has a real early 2000s vibe. Tonez, whenever you get a chance, check out Like That by Babymonster.
Okay.
Yeah, and the rap verses on that one are also really, really hard.
Yeah.
Really good stuff.
Yeah.
Really good stuff.
But think of the songs back in the early 2000s, like Pink or Eve.
Oh yeah.
They have a song like that can fit right into that rotation.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Oh man, you brought back some memories with Eve and the Rough Riders and like all that stuff. I used to like that a lot.
Yeah.
Scenario 2000, all that stuff. So next video we're gonna watch is Yuqi. Now Yuki's a member of G Idol, right? So she's doing her solo thing, and interesting song from her. This is called Freak. We're gonna play it. We'll stop along the way and talk about it. Very, very interesting stuff coming from Yuqi.
She's certified freak, 10 days a week. The way she's moving got me crazy, got me weak.
I gotta ask you guys. Okay, I'll start with you, Tonez, then I'll go to 93. Certified freak, 10 days a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
The way I interpret that, because you can interpret that many ways, right? Because freak, you could be like a nerd, like you're a freak, but like it's fun freak, you know, it's like fun freaky. or you can be freaky in like the bedroom. Like, do you think it's like, what vibe are you getting so far?
I mean, I usually interpret the bedroom part is when you talk about freak. I get that's probably just me, but when I think of that, I think of in the bedroom.
Interesting. 93. Yeah. What do you think she's going with this? Like, you think she just means like being like cool, weird, or is it a little bit more of a?
I think cool, weird, but I would have to hear more of the song.
Okay.
I would definitely hear more.
All right. Yeah, I'm going cool, weird, but yeah, we'll continue.
Well, it's just how the video plays out.
Yeah,
very true.
Really, at this point, I think they will show you visually.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Baby, deep rock, I mean, look crazy, and she's straight out the boppa, yeah. So know how she is. Everybody knows that she's so for sure. Yeah, I can take no more. And oh, she got the thing that I'm looking for. Due to my Barrymore, never go to town on my friends. She is certified freak, 10 days a week. The way she's moving got me crazy, got me weak. She is certified freak. It's got like major horror movie vibes, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, they brought out all of the characters.
Yeah. What's the guy's name from Saw? The dude, the one who rides on the bike.
I don't know. I'm not a big horror movie fan. Isn't like Periwinkle or something though, if I'm not mistaken, something like that?
No, I'll have to look it up though.
Yeah, I never watched the movie Saw. Like, no,
really?
I think it's like 10 of them.
Right?
Never watched them.
Yeah, she's got them all in there. She's got Scream. She's got what's his name? Jigsaw. Okay.
Jigsaw. Okay, yeah.
Gotcha. And then also, it's kind of interesting. She's kind of got going on like a let me go back a little bit. Like
this is certified freak. I'm on my knees. Just saying.
right. Well, it's interesting too because it kind of has like a Netflix vibe a little bit with the different chapters when they say the chapter name, right? Yeah. And like I think this song is giving off like young adult vibes. Like, you know, the audience that watches like Sabrina on Netflix, things like that. I can see this really resonating with that demo. I mean, anyone can really be into it. I really like the song. I'm older, but that's kind of the energy I'm getting from it, though. You know.
Oh yeah.
The way she's looking like a movie, baby, please. The way she's moving got me crazy, freaking on the daily. We don't need no Benz, she's right a motor like Mercedes. She's the only reason to make us stay this weekend. Gonna wear to be, you bring the mood, I bring the wear. And oh, she got the thing that I'm looking for. Due to my Barrymore, I'ma go to town on my friends. She's certified freak, 10 days a week. The way she's moving got me crazy, got me weak. She's certified freak. I'm on my knees. The way she's looking like a movie, baby, please. She's certified freak. Certified freak.
You know, it's interesting too how, and I'm kind of new to K-pop too. I'm only like maybe like a year into it, right? Like I got into it like last summer, but I don't really see. I think she's smart in a sense where she's like kind of going in a direction I don't really see a lot of K-pop artists go in. You see a lot of like pop and like rap stuff in K-pop, but she's kind of got like almost like a punk rock vibe to her, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's kind of doing like the punk rock thing, which is interesting. You know, it's a different flavor. I don't know. I think
it's a different vibe for sure. Different vibe for sure.
Yeah.
Nothing that I've seen.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Stop, hold up, wait a minute. Everybody knows that she can freak you with it. Gonna test drive like Honda Civic. Feel up too fast, gonna speeding ticket. You get me higher. Look in the mirror, I see a fire. Baby, I'm dreaming, see you making me speechless. That's me. Loving the way you smile. Yeah, everybody wants a little piece. I'll be on the throne, did you know that I'm the queen? She is certified. Keeping it on the low.
Can we pause this real quick?
Yeah, I got you.
E.T.
yeah. So I'm not sure how K-pop artists work as far as like ghostwriters or, you know, people who write songs for them, or if they write their own songs. But I've noticed they have some really good lyrics in here, And like I said, I don't know if it's from them or a ghostwriter, but that I see their lyrics having them having better lyrics than some American artists who only speak English, and it's crazy to me.
Tonez, 100%, 100%. I've been, a lot of American music has kind of bored me for a long time, you know, and I got into K-pop and it was like a whole new world, kind of like it just, the creativity, the production value and all that is really, really high. Yeah. What do you think, 93? Have you kind of noticed that too with the lyrics and the way they present the stuff?
I mean, just to me overall, because I already listened to certain like different type of music within hip hop and stuff. You know, like I listen to a lot of MF Doom and like underground stuff in general in hip hop, like none of the mainstream like that. So other than what I've reacted to or whatever. But one thing I've noticed that I like about just the K-pop is that they'll take one song and make 6 different videos where you got a performance, you got the lives, you got, you know, just the garage dance move stuff. They got just all kind of different content that they create with one song. And I don't know if y'all know, but I'm a photographer and videographer as well. So I do a lot of music videos and performance videos. And I just constantly work with artists who just do one thing with one song and put it out, and then that's it. And you got these groups that just, I don't know, they just put out content in every way that you can think, you know, a vlog, a behind the scenes, you know what I mean? Like, so that's what I've enjoyed a lot, is that the content is endless, yo. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Oh, it is. Like Sserafim, to your point, 93, they did the Easy song. They had the music video that, like, you know, but then they had the garage version.
Yeah. I reacted to that too, and I'm like, what? Like, it's just creative, you know? So yeah,
it's pretty cool. I like it.
I'm certified freak. 10 days a week. The way she's moving got me crazy, got me weak. I'm certified freak. I'm on my knees. I'm begging, please. The way she's looking like a movie, baby, please. I'm certified freak. Certified freak. I'm certified freak.
It's actually funny. They dropped a behind the scenes video today for this music video, and the dude in the let me see if I can find him in the Scream costume. Mm-hmm. He was joking around like, "Hey, Yuqi broke my heart, but I still love her." So I don't know what that means. I don't know if he tried to get at Yuqi, and Yuqi was like, "No, I'm good." But I thought that was pretty funny, actually.
The way she's moving got me crazy, got me weak. I'm certified free. I'm on my knees. I'm begging, please. The way she's looking like a movie, baby, please. I'm certified free. Certified free. I'm certified free. Certified free. I'm certified.
Yeah, all right. So, Tonez, I'll start with you then. 93. What do you think overall? Freak.
I mean, it wasn't bad at all. The music video was well put together, by the way. Like it kind of, like, my nasty thoughts as so far as freak went the other way, but it was obviously fucking wrong. But it solidified what she meant by freak within the music video and the actions in it. So yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great.
Yeah. What about you, 93?
Yeah, I like the song and the video, just the video more so just because it was a lot going on. That would be a song I would have to, like, you know, continue to listen to without watching all of this going on, but it's a dope song. I definitely see that kind of, you know, like a radio record just playing over and over again, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure. And I like in general, like in life, I like people that are kind of like, that are different and weird, like cool weird and stuff. So I like this kind of like this concept that she's going with here, where it's like, you know, like she's embracing her weirdness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love when people do that. I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, very, very, very cool song. Can't wait to see what Yuqi has in store for us in terms of,
and she's part of a different group, you said?
Yeah, she's part of G Idol.
GI, okay.
Yeah, and they're as a group do much different music than what we're hearing here from her solo album. So she's going in a different direction, right?
I've only heard one song by them, and I will say that song definitely didn't sound like that. So yeah, definitely going in a different direction.
And do a lot of K-pop artists do, you know, their group thing and then their solo thing after or during? Like, is it something that happens a lot when it comes to
some groups don't do solo stuff?
Really? Okay.
I think some of them just kind of do, you know what I'm saying, what they want. And I mean, I like to see them do solo things as well, just so that you can like, because say you got a favorite in the group and you just want to see them, you know. I think XG does a great job with that, where they give you enough content so that you can, you know, your the solo person that you like, you get to actually see them showcase their talents and them do their thing, you know. So I like to see all groups do solo content too, you know.
Yeah. Especially when they all, like, you know, they all have talent,
right?
Like you kind of want to see them. Obviously, we don't want to see them break up, but at the same time, we kind of want to see how they would do with the solo project, or like, what's it called? What's that group called? His name is Zayn. I think it's One Direction.
Yeah, One Direction.
Zayn. I listened to a couple of his songs, and I thought he did great on them. And like, I don't really listen to One Direction, but listening to Zayn was a whole different kind of like music than what he did with One Direction. So
I mean, like, look at Wu-Tang. All of them did their own solo thing, and then they did their group projects. You know.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool to see these artists branch out. Jungkook from BTS.
Yeah,
he's been killing it. His stuff is really, really good. You know,
I love that song with him and Usher.
Yes. And Jenny recently did that song with what was his gentleman's name? Is it Zico? I think.
Oh yeah. Song. I don't remember his name at the moment, but yes.
Yeah, and that was kind of interesting. Yeah, that was kind of interesting. You know, it's cool to see them branch out and kind of get away from their group stuff a little bit and show off their personality. I think Yuqi, in particular, with his Freak song, really did a great job with that, because it's vastly different than anything we hear from G-Idol. But okay, last and final video of the day is from Sserafim. This is Smart, and here we go.
I'm a smarter baby, smarter baby, smarter. 하늘 보면 별까지 깜빡했어 덜까지 wanna be a winner. 계획대로 때까지 난 나비가 될 애쓰니 원하는 건 승리란 놈 I call it sugar, my sugar.
This beat is amazing,
dude. The beat and it sounds. This is a song, right? This is a song you like. You're chilling with a drink by the pool, I think, right? Like a really good summer song.
Almost has like I don't know if you guys ever listen to like Afro music, but it has kind of
it's an Afro beat sound for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Love it. I love it. I love that beat.
Yeah, and the visuals, right?
Yep. I mean, I go without
내 벽을 위해 필 아름다운 대신 더 강한 이름 빌어도 됐겠지 그게 바로 me 내게 보여 see Let's Sserafim 눈이 끌어지 victory I'm a smarter baby smarter 하늘 보는 별까지 간파해서 똘까지 wanna be a winner 계획대로 될까지 난 나비가 될 애쓰니 I'm smarter baby work hard insecure 아끼가 착착맞게 아팠다 don't be mad.
Okay, I got to ask you, 93. Who's your bias in Sserafim?
I don't have one yet. I haven't gotten too deep into the like. I gotta watch documentaries and stuff like that, and I just haven't had the time to get into that yet with Sserafim. But just overall, I love their music. I told you I reacted to their album recently, the mini album. And I love the message within the album, the different sounds that they, played around with, and the Easy Record's a banger. We know this, but this is also fire as well, smart. And have you heard Swan, the Swan song? I think. Have you heard that one?
No, I have not. How's that one? Pretty good.
It's man, listen, you gotta listen to that too. But yeah, and the overall message as well in this song, because it has that to me Afrobeat sound in here, right. But the message in the song too, it's just about like how she just said, work hard in secret, like they're, what I'm saying, they're motivating you to be better and stuff like that in this dance song, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that's dope that they put those two worlds together,
Absolutely. And Sserafim is they're such a creative group. Even their name. So so Tonez, their name, you're probably thinking like Sserafim. It sounds like it's like French or something, right? Right. But it's actually I'm fearless. And they mixed up the letters to spell out Sserafim. Oh, it's pretty clever.
Dope. I didn't know that. That's dope.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought to say, is it okay? Nice. I never knew that. Cool. I wouldn't have guessed that either.
I'm a smarter, baby, smarter, baby, smarter. 하나 보면 열까지 간파해서 돌까지 Wanna be a winner. Get back there, 끝까지 난 나비가 될 애쓰니 I'm smarter, baby. 시계는 틱톡 필요해도 슈가 찾아내고 만져보지 누구는 말이 됐을랑 난 말이 noise 날 love 내 땀은 날 lying No slow down 이 삶은 super fast Asking 내 머릿속에 가슴 난 준비를 끝내 You know I don't win it, that is what I'm gonna be Smarter, baby, smarter 하나를 보면 열까지 간파해서 돌까지 Wanna be a winner
Because you know what they're saying though, right? Like it's just I'm smarter than you because I made the moves that I was supposed to make to get here. I believe this was the last song on the project, and all of the records was pretty much leading up to this. And Easy is also that song. There is just, I know it looks easy for me that I made it and all this stuff, but it wasn't. It was actually hard. I just make it look easy. So that's, their ongoing thing with the project. And, just to get to this last one right here where they just like basically, I'm just smarter than y'all. Yeah. And if you want to be a winner, follow Sserafim, so basically.
I mean, it literally shows it. Like, you could tell how much they put into the music. This song was, I'll wait till the end, but this song is amazing so far.
Now, Tonez, you probably are familiar with Easy because I got the Easy drop here on the channel that I play every now and then.
Banger.
Absolute banger. That's the other song that they have. It's fantastic.
Gotcha.
Absolutely fantastic. And the way she's rocking that tie around her waist, though, is so wild. Absolutely wild. So, Tonez, overall thoughts on Smart?
Best song so far that we've listened to.
What?
I thought I love Afro beats, Afro music.
I was gonna say it's more of a familiar sound to you.
Exactly, and the way they sang on the beat, the lyrics that I was listening to, it just meshed perfectly. I thought this song was the best so far. Not that the other ones were bad, but this one was. You could just tell Sserafim is just a bigger group, and they've been around a little bit longer than the other two that we listened to. At least that's what I could tell from these songs.
Yeah. Now 93. Did you get a chance to check them out? The Coachella stuff from Sserafim at all?
No, not yet. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I have so many. Oh, my bad. What'd you say?
No, I was saying they were at Coachella. That's dope.
They were at Coachella. Yeah.
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 Oh.
Yeah.
They were cool. They were very cool. They got a lot of criticism. But I don't know. So I disagree a lot with the K-pop community sometimes because I think there's a little bit of like, being kind of harsh on these groups sometimes. And I think the girls absolutely crushed it. I think they got out there, and that's hard to do, man. Like this group is like what? Like I think it's like they're 2 years old, and this is like the biggest. Coachella is like the biggest stage, right? And it's like they got out there and they did really, really well. And honestly, like going out there and like the K-pop fans were very critical, right? But it's like when you go to Coachella and you perform at Coachella, you're really marketing yourself to like the mainstream now. So I think that they succeeded in their mission over there. Like basically like, yeah, the community might have been nitpicky and stuff with them, but I think at the end of the day, they won over the more international audiences, the US, all that stuff. So I think they did pretty good. But yeah, I'm big fan of Sserafim, absolutely. But yeah,
real quick, was the K-pop community mad that they played at Coachella, or was it the people at Coachella that were mad because a K-pop group performed?
Oh no, I think I know what you're saying. They just vocalize, right?
Exactly. They were like they were saying they were unstable and this, that, and the other, and it's like I didn't
watch it, but I heard a little bit about that.
Yeah, and it was more of like the K-pop fans that were like really into that criticism, but a lot of people that were like normies who are unfamiliar with K-pop at all, and they saw them perform, really liked them and thought they did great. And I think when you're doing Coachella, that's the market you're really marketing to, because the K-pop fans, if you're a K-pop fan, you know who Sserafim is. So you're either on board or you're not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like the Coachella, the college kids in the crowd who never saw them before, those are possible new fans. And I think he might have won them over because they're going to be on the phone like, oh man, who's the redhead? I'm going to Google her. It's like, so, but overall, 93, out of the 3 songs, what was your favorite?
I would say probably Sheesh, just because I've been playing that one over. But Smart is definitely a great song, and I would listen to Freak again. But it's not really a favorite or not. All of the songs were pretty good. The videos are dope, and it's creative. I just got more to listen to from Sserafim. I gotta, because you said they've been out 2 years. So there's other mini albums that's out, like
they have quite a bit of music out there, and I'm kind of new to them too, because I started with Blackpink, and I went from Blackpink.
And there's a lot of Blackpink. That's why I'm like, all of this stuff I can't, I can't react to everything,
Oh, it's hard.
So
but it'll be a while.
Oh, yeah, right, exactly.
It'd have to be my full-time job.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm even learning, like, even before the show, like the XG tape that you showed me, Tonez and stuff, and I was like, I never even saw that, and I'm like, I was really impressed. Actually, I'm gonna check that out tonight because that was unbelievably hard, So, but there's a lot out there, absolutely. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say it's a reason why I have a bias and stuff like that with XG, because I've listened to all of their songs. Like I'm pretty much tapped out of just content from them. And you'll see me when they release at 5 a.m. I'm right there, reacting and posting it, because I watched their documentary and I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like from beginning to end, it was a great doc. I don't even watch documentaries, so that that in itself speaks a lot, because I don't watch that stuff at all. So
nice.
But yeah,
what's kind of funny is I remember watching growing up, I didn't listen to Justin Bieber at all, but I watched his documentary, and it was actually a really dope put together documentary. And when I watched it, I don't know if it was just when I watched it and his music started getting better, or
it started
relatable,
to click, right?
Yeah, it was so weird, but I didn't listen to him until I watched that documentary. And he Justin Bieber is just an iconic artist in general, but for some reason I started listening to him more after the documentary, and a whole different perspective. So
and see, that's what I had on XG.
Yeah. Once you get to know the artists and the personalities behind them, right, and all that, it changes it. It absolutely changes it. Yeah. You know, when I got into Blackpink like last summer, I was kind of researching them, and one of the things that drew me to them was like the more I dived into these interviews and like their backstory and stuff, I was really drawn to like the family unit of the girls. Yeah, like they look out for each other. They're super tight, and I really like that. It wasn't like this kind of like. I mean, these K-pop groups are manufactured, but I think they kind of lucked out with Blackpink where it was manufactured, but they got lucky. Like these girls really do click and they really are family. Yeah. And I just love that about them, you know?
I get that same vibe from Stray Kids as well.
Now I'm not as familiar with the boy groups and stuff. How are Stray Kids? Pretty good, pretty dope.
Oh, I love their music. It's different too, man. You just gotta like hear it.
Yeah.
They give like you would really want to just go see them perform. You know, a lot of their songs just very high energy. And they produce, like you were speaking about earlier. They will let you know about Stray Kids. They produce their own stuff and write their own music. Like the main person in the group. So
wow.
Yeah, he produces and writes everything. So
wild. Well, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure talking K-pop with both of you, reacting to this stuff. 93, you're always welcome back on the channel. Really good time.
Hey, appreciate it. This was dope. I like the whole setup and all this stuff here, man. Definitely thank y'all. Y'all were dope to, you know what I'm saying, chop it up with. Oh, yeah. I haven't done this before, so I would definitely like to come back on, you know.
Absolutely. Sure. Yeah, if you could just remind everybody where they could find you on YouTube and all that good stuff.
Made in 93 on YouTube and Twitch as well. Definitely thank y'all again for having me, man. This was dope.
Absolutely. And Tonez Poppy, if you could let everybody know where they could find you on social media.
Yeah, go ahead and follow me on social media, Tonez_TV on all platforms. And like I said, follow the podcast, Bad Thoughts Podcast. We got one releasing tomorrow, and then we got some crazy stuff coming on Bad Thoughts Studio, so make sure you guys tune in for that as well. We got some new segments coming along, coming soon. So keep a lookout for that.
Perfect. Everybody at home, comment down below with all your thoughts on all 3 videos that we reacted to today. Yuqi's Freak, Sheesh by Babymonster, and Smart by Sserafim. What are your thoughts on all these videos? What was your favorite? You know, any thoughts down below? We would love to hear from you. Make sure you check out the description down below and subscribe to Made in 93. Thank you all so much for watching. And gentlemen, we're going to close it out, but you'll see who my Sserafim bias is in the outro. Here we go.
세상이 누구에게나 공평하게 추악해.